Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 2 tips for tomorrow's horse racing. But before we get into that, let's quickly just have a recap on how our tips performed today. In the end, there was no hiding from it. It was an absolutely shocking day. No good results at all, no places, no winners. Very, very disappointing. The first tip, Coronation Cottage, was well beaten in the end at Wolverhampton. Hey Jonesy, he was well beaten in the end. I think the ground just completely went against him, and I think a lot of the horses at Pontefract today that were well fancied in the end just ran absolute stinkers, so that was disappointing. Also as well, Cafe Milano was my long shot of the day. There would have been a significant Rule 4 if he had come in, but still he had been quite well backed, but had to make his own running, which ideally just didn't suit him. And I think his chance went as soon as the flag was raised, because no one wanted to get on with it. They went a really slow pace, and in the end he just set it up for everything else, so that was very frustrating there. And then Queen Saliba at Brighton, in the end again, just never got into the race. Beat the favourite that I said it probably would do, but yeah, there was a few other horses that beat our selection as well, and the favourite. So yeah, very disappointing day today all around, but fingers crossed it's just a blip and we can be amongst the winners tomorrow. And I've got 2 tips for you tomorrow, and they're not my most original selections. They are at the top of the market, but I think they're still a little bit of value to be had with them. And also as well, I think they've got very good chances of both winning tomorrow. So let's get straight into it then. We're going to go with my nap, which runs in the 4:30 at Lingfield, where I'm going to go for Lethal Blast, who's trained by John Bridger, and Kieran O'Neill is booked in the saddle tomorrow. Now this horse at the current time recording was available at 9 to 4 and was available with quite a few firms at that price, and I definitely think, like I say, there's a little bit of juice in that price left. Now this horse tomorrow I think will just go to the front and win. It's been running really well of late, this filly, on her last few starts. She finished second last time out at Lingfield in arguably a stronger race in my opinion, and I think that was a good effort. And if she replicates that run tomorrow, she should be winning this. I think it was a warmer race. The winner was quite a good progressive horse of Robert Cowes, and also as well the 3rd place horse was a winner at Pontefract today from Amy Murphy's yard. So there is a nice look to the form. And if you actually look at some of the rivals that are going to be lining up in this race tomorrow, Lethal Blast has actually beaten a few of them, despite she'll have to give a little bit more weight to them, but none of them have really been able to lay a glove on her. And I just think the condition shouldn't be a problem. She'll get out nice and handy, and I think she'll have too much pace for him, and I think she'll be a comfortable winner in the end. So Lethal Blast it is going to be my nap of the day, and I think at 9 to 4 there's still a little bit of juice to be had in that price. We then go to my next best, which runs at Bath in the 5:35, where I'm going with Her Way to get the hat-trick done for Trevor Whelan and Roger Charlton. Now this horse is currently 13 to 8 with bookmakers at the current time recording. Again, not an original selection, but I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. But this horse will be seeking the hat-trick tomorrow after subsequent wins at Bath and Chepstow. Was really good on both starts. When she won, was very, very impressive. Most notably, I thought, on her last start, where she did the job very well at Bath. And despite having to give away the penalty tomorrow, I think she'll still take the world of beating. She's still officially rated 59, but I think once the handicapper gets to her, she'll be least rated in the low 70s. And I don't see too much to scare her, to be honest, in this field. There are 1 or 2 others maybe that might have a bit of improvement, like some Mark Prescott's horse, but I think that horse potentially might need the run. And also as well, Clive Cox's horse won on handicap debut last time out. I'm not sure about the form of that race. I think Her Way has achieved more so far and could have a little bit more to come. So I think at 13 to 8 there, that's not a bad price at all. Roger Charlton's horses are running well as well, coming into a little bit of form now, and I think this horse will be able to complete the hat-trick under a penalty. So that's why she is going to be my next best. So they're the 2 tips for tomorrow's racing. Hopefully the fillies can do it for us. If you're still enjoying these videos, remember to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe here to my YouTube channel at Lucky Loaders 15. Also as well, if you want to follow me on social media, Twitter is the best place to do so, where my handle is at Lucky Loader 15. And if you want to find out a little bit more about myself, my website is www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. So please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners for you tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.